YouTube? It's your boy Gangsta back out here in the yard, y'all. Out here in the yard playing with Becky. When I say out here in the yard, I'm back out here on the road. I did about 4 days home time. Spent 3 in the A, 1 in Nashville spot. A couple things got moved around. Supposed to be moving back to the A February 1, but let's just say a couple things with a raid. Somebody imposed a contract on me or whatever, so I'll be in Nashville, hopefully no more than 2 more months. But anyway, getting hot, getting moving. I got here in the yard. Ain't thinking playing, you know. I'm in the backyard. I'm out here in Oklahoma. Heading back out here to Phoenix, Arizona. Y'all remember last week I took a load from Atlanta to Phoenix. Taking another load from Atlanta to Phoenix. $400 more cheap. I tell you, y'all don't know what's up with these rates. Don't tell nobody. Looking at my boy Calvin video, Mr. Leaks. If you don't know, go subscribe to his channel. A lot of information. I'll get back to that. And the windmills are huge. You know, he was saying some things about, slow time of the year, maybe the shutdown effect. Thank God the government back open again. Thank God. Don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, you know, independent, glide the wall, ride the fence, rather. I'm not referring to the wall. Ride the fence on either or the conservative or the liberal side. It's good to see the government back open. In effect, a lot of people that, you know, shouldn't even be involved in that. My opinion, keep that crap in Washington. Let the American people do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all negotiate that. Anyway, anyhow. Yeah, rates, you know, kind of slow, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do when you got to do it. Like I said in the last video, a couple of videos back, you got to run a little bit more to try to keep your revenue up. That's what you got to do. You got to adapt to changes, and that's in anything, any business. And whether you want to admit it or not, truck driving it is a business. I always say, old man told me one time, trucking is a game of pennies. It took me a minute to catch on. Go back to a couple of other videos, you'll find out. Anyway, yeah, you just got to be adapt. Like I said, I'll get back to Mr. Lee. You know, he do different things, you know. He running step decks, you know, he got a couple of trucks, you know, 3 or 4. He running step deck. If that ain't doing well, you know, he'll go to that power only game. He'll also go to the tripod game, you know. You know, he do his thing, you know. Like I said, check out his videos because everybody you look at got different levels. Well, let me say this Landstar group, you know. Shout out to all my Landstar brothers. L Boogie, Show You Right. He always gonna be my brother. Red Truck, Storm, you know. Everybody got their thing, so check it out, and so you get different aspects and different levels. I think pretty much I'm the newest one of the bunch. I have seen a couple of other YouTubers just starting out. Wanted to give him a shout out. Young man, you heard me. You got his videos, he's starting out, he adapted to the game, you know. And I got a couple of people that don't have YouTube channels. Give me a call, my sub, they new to the game, and you know, I only been at it for a little while, but I try to pass on what I know to them, as well as Mr. Leach to pass on things to me, Show, L Boogie, you know, just help each other out here, you know. They open your eyes to some things. Back to the adaptability thing. You got to adapt. As y'all know, this wasn't my first business. Did the voice and data game. People don't know, computer-wise, telephone-wise, routers, switches, computer rooms. I used to build them all. Business changed on me over the years. Even when I worked for companies, the business changed. You just had to adapt. And then when I started my own business, the business changed. You had to adapt. When it got to the point that I couldn't adapt anymore, boom, trucking. Okay, so pretty much that's how I got into trucking. Y'all that don't know, it's only year 3 for me. Came out here with a 5-year plan. I'm not saying I'm just gonna be in trucking for 5 years, but had me a 5-year plan. I'm not one of the methodical people that said boom, 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 but I did have boom, 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 and I'm pretty much at where I said I wanted to be at this point in the trucking. Don't know if y'all heard because the mic was up there. Pretty much, yeah, it gave me on a few trucks, get my own couple of trails and do my thing. Need to get out here to this securement class and get that going. But like I always said, so many different niches over here that you can get into. Just get in a trade show, just do step day, just do RGN, just do dry bag. You just have to get over here and find your niche and do your research. Call different agents, find out what they do. Cause like whenever I get back to the A, settle, I'm trying to find out how to get on that Duracell account. There's one right around the corner now. Always got some Landstar trailers bought them. I know they paying. But anyway, anyhow, it is, what the day is? It is Saturday, I think. January 27th? 26th. Yeah, I dropped this load Monday. And then I pick up a couple of little loads that actually paying halfway decent, over $2 a mile, but they little short hop extensions. One from Phoenix to El Paso, and then from El Paso to San Antonio. And once I get there in San Antonio, the plan is either deadhead down to Laredo. The plan was either deadhead down to Laredo, because you can catch some good freight out of Laredo and get me back to the East Coast, mid-East Coast, either to the A, Nashville, Alabama. I'm trying to get home for Super Bowl. I'm hoping that work out. Don't want to be in the truck stop watching Super Bowl, but that will happen. It happens. But yeah, I want to take a couple of more days off real quick. Got some things I need to handle. But the reason I brought up the plan was rates are so funny right now. You can count on Laredo to get you some good freight. you can count on it. I can go to San Antonio, can't really see nothing. Shoot down Laredo, I have an empty box. I don't care when I'm good paying loads. And I done seen loads that usually pay from Laredo to Miami. Usually pay $5 grand. You know what I'm saying? That same load paying $3,000 something now. From Laredo to Miami. Then once you get to Miami, you stuck like sure. Anyway, in Florida, you pretty much stuck with, thanks to my boy, Mr. Pugh, I got a couple people I can call in Florida to get up out of there. Some decent paying rates. That's if I ain't trying to, make it back to the A or whatever. But usually when I try to get back in that Florida, Georgia area, Alabama area, yeah, that'll put me somewhere close to the A or close to the Ville, Cashville, Nashville, that I can go by the house. Because as y'all know, last month of January is the longest I ever been out. I was out for what, 22, 23 days. That's the longest I've ever been out. And, you know, you got people out here stay out here longer than that, but that was my purpose of coming to Landstar. You know, my purpose was to, you know, run when I want to run when I need to run, and run how I want to run. You know, and that's pretty much what was going on. But, you know, trying to get this revenue up and, well, trying to keep revenue where it was. Before I was taking days off. Now I'm out here humbling, baby. I'm adapting. You got to be a chameleon about this thing. Let's keep it real. Million out here in the yard playing, like I said. Do a couple more clips to this one. Keep this vlog thing going. I was planning on going live this week, but I figure I'll wait the next week to go live. Trying to go live at a different location. Y'all know how I like to do it, you know. Nah, just tripping. Just trying to, you know, come up with some different content for y'all. So, you know, saying all that, thanks to my subscribers, thanks to my commenters, thanks for the people that reach out to me. But we'll get into that later in the video. Holla back. What up, YouTube? Back at you again. Yeah, where am I? I just crossed in Arizona. Stayed the night last night, Albuquerque, Mexico. First time I ever been to Albuquerque, actually. I've been to the state of New Mexico before, but never through, you know, 40 to Albuquerque. Beautiful sight, beautiful sights. All right, enough of that. Anyway, coming back to this thing of adaptability and to the change, you know, and the reason I'm making this segment of this video, talked to a subscriber last night, haven't got his CDL yet, and was just asked me about trucking life, and you know, I was just telling him, you know, you have a lot of people get their CDLs every year, and do Swift, Snyder, whoever you want to pimp you, whoever you want to pimp you. So, and then they pretty much under a year contract, 18-month contract. You gonna owe them some money. And you have a lot of people out there, oh, I want my CDLs, you know, this and that. And they get out here and realize something like ain't for them. It just ain't, you know. Especially when you first start out. Even if you don't go through Snyder or whoever and you pay for your CDLs, basically that first year is a hardship year. You know what I'm saying? Because you with a company gonna tell you where to go, how to go, when to go. And yeah, you get your home time. You know, I don't know what it is, 14 days, whatever. You got to do 15 out, 3 weeks out, different companies, different crap, and 2 days off, or however you go. You ain't prepared to be out on the road like that. It's trucking like that for you. Gotta be home every night. This trucking life ain't for you. We'll go a step further. If you one of them people that gotta bathe 2-3 times a day, this trucking life ain't for you. You know, we get caught in some hardship situations. You know, you get to travel, you get to see stuff. You know, but you don't really get to see stuff because you're always on the move, especially that first year. You know, one nice thing about being over here, pretty much, oh, if I'm playing out my route, if I want to stop and see some junk, hey, that's what I do, you know. You know, no needs being out here and not enjoying. That's the point I'm trying to make. So basically, you know, you got to adapt to this trucking life. You know, I made a video a while back. You know, in my opinion, you know, truckers, the last of the cowboys. The last true cowboys out here, you know. Instead of moving a herd, we moving freight. You know, we done traded in our campfires for TVs and PlayStations. You know, back of the rig. You know, we done traded in saloons for truck stops. You know, pretty much campfire stores is YouTube and Netflix. You know, it's real. It's real. You know. You gotta be ready to adapt, to give it a chance. You know, like anything, like when you go into the military, that first 2 weeks of basic training the hardest. You know, for them young kids, they never been away from home. You know, yeah. But after that, you know, it gets to a point that your body get used to the constant physical activity. Matter of fact, let me tell a brief story real quick. When I was doing my telephone and computer stuff, I had did a military base, you know, the barracks. And every morning we was driving on base, whenever I had rented a trailer for the guys outside the base. And I stayed there too. Every morning you driving the base, you drive by sick call, and it was like 30, 40, 50 kids outside of sick call. And you know, when I went through basic training, hell, if you saw 10 or 15 of them, you know, first sergeant was tripping. You know, top, that's what they like to call them. Top had a fit. So one day we in the mess hall, their little lunchroom, you know, because we got a chance to eat their lunch, you know. And I had asked Top, you know, the first sergeant, I'm like, Top, man, what's going on with all these kids that sick call first thing in the morning? And he like, these kids sit at home all day, play games, and then they come out here and got to exercise every day, run every day. You know, you get a bunch of cases of shin splits, sprained ankles, this and that. You know, so the military didn't adapt. You know, so staying on the subject of adapting to, you know, how freight rates go, adapting to the different weather conditions, adapting to being out here on this road, because it is a lifestyle, you know, and it's definitely not the healthiest lifestyle. You know, matter of fact, I want to start cooking more in my truck. I really do. I might try Trucker Storm chicken noodle soup. Try to make that be mine. But yeah, it's a change. It's a big change, and going from a company driver to a lease purchase driver, it's a change. You know, you get pimped, but you know, hey, y'all know how I feel about lease purchase. I did it twice, but you know, it is what it is. Go back and look at them. Lease purchase, good part about lease purchase is get you ready to be an owner operator. So if you're doing it for that purpose, yeah. If you're doing it to try to purchase a truck, just look at the amount of miles you're putting on that truck every year. The amount of time you got to spend in that truck for real. Them $800-900 payments come weekly, baby, weekly. And once you get in the hole, it's hard to come out. That's a whole nother subject. And coming from company driver or lease purchase driver to being an owner operator, you gotta adapt. You know, it's a different deal. Everything is on you now. Oil changes, dispatching, unless you work for a company. You know, lease your truck onto a dispatch company. But you plan on going out and getting your own numbers, you know, tatted on your truck. Yeah, you gotta hunt that freight. You know, if you're not used to dispatching yourself, you can come on being a Landstar, a couple of other companies. Yeah, you gotta get used to that. And you gotta learn how to manage your clock, you know, and everything. You know, I'm playing with my clock again this week. I'm trying to pace myself so I can pace myself back to these goals. I'm trying to make a home Super Bowl, y'all. I'm trying to make a home. But yeah, you just got to go with the flow. Change with the situations. Adapt. Be consistent in your adaptability. With the market, with the freight, with the type of freight you haul, with the lifestyle. You just got to be. But I was just going through this with this young man. know, I'm just telling you, you know, you eat all kind of messed up stuff, you know, greasy food, whatever. When you guys are truck where to eat at, he gonna tell you a good spot. Might not be healthy, but he gonna tell you a good spot. We know where to eat. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, coming out here, you really got to be disciplined, and I really got to start disciplining myself. Start walking around this parking lot at night. Since I've been in the truck, I probably gained 40, 45 pounds. Real easy, real easy. So it is what it is. You know, that's just something I had to adapt to. You know, so I need to make some changes, get disciplined, eat more healthy. I got me a little Walmart cheap bullet gun. I try to blend me up some bananas, oranges, you know, some flaxseed, put me some superfood mix in there, you know, try to be healthy, get my vitamins and stuff, because you will get sick out here on this road, especially going through the different climates. You know, 1 week, yeah, you might go from the desert to the snow in Maine in a week. Everybody got to adapt to it, everything in between. You know, you just got to be ready, and that's in life. You got to be ready for constant change. Whether it's getting married, getting divorced, raising kids, the different steps kids go through. You know, it's one thing to have a 2, 3-year-old in the house and a 9, 10, 11 adolescent in the house, and then dealing with a teenager, and then dealing with a pre-adult. You know, you got to deal with them hormones, their body changing, them attitudes, you know, especially this generation. Boy, thank God my kids grown. You know, I caught a little whiff of it with my last one. This generation live in expectancy. You're like, I'm supposed to have a cell phone. I'm supposed to have 10-pound sneakers. Better get a life, buddy. Anyway, whole nother video. But like I said, you got to be prepared for change. You got to be prepared for adaptability. You know, this trucking lifestyle is just not for everybody. Like I always say, you spend a lot of time alone. I try to get audio books, you know, to try to better myself, because I'm trying to condition myself and adapt to do multiple trucks. I want to get there. You know, I ain't trying to stay at the same level in this thing. You know, I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying to get to a place that I can just sit back and dispatch. Trying, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'm just staying consistent and soon. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead. This ain't gonna be no long video this week. Go ahead and close this thing out. Shout out to all my new subscribers, always. Video last week caught 1,000 views. I'm like at 750. Close to getting that check, y'all. Close to getting that check. Come on now. Shameless plug time. Go ahead and hit subscribe, no matter what platform you're on. Go ahead and hit like, hit dislike, leave a comment. You know, you want to see a subject for me to do a video on, let that on too. I did a couple of videos people that requested. And hit share. You know, I hear other YouTubers saying, look, hit share, y'all. Help me out. I'm trying to get out there. Tell you, I'm trying to get that check, y'all. I need to pay that phone bill. You know. But anyway, but on the real, thank you, everybody. Thank you for much love. Thank you for everybody to reach out to me. As usual, you know, much love, much love. Thank you to my Landstar family for all the support y'all give me. And that's pretty much it. Gangsta, G-Way. Peace, y'all. I'm out.